especially not knowing when you need to race again. At that point, you know, they say you start racing again in May, then it starts in June, July, and eventually now it will start in a few days from now in August in Latvia. But it was very tough because you kept training, you kept making yourself being in a good position, so whenever the racing would get restarted, you would be fit enough to start racing. But it was tough, but tough for everyone because everybody had to stay in shape because no one really knew when we started racing again. But we're fit and definitely need to get some more race rhythm going. I haven't raced for 5 months, so we'll do my first race on the weekend on Axel and then work from there. Yeah, I feel good. You know, I feel good riding, but you know, did some motos with some fast guys throughout the last few days. But it's definitely different than, you know, a few months ago when I was just riding by myself. So I definitely think the first few races will be tough. You know, I'm always struggling the first few races with some arm pump and just lack of race fitness. Let's say, you know, training is one thing, but racing is something completely different. So definitely feel like I need to do some more races, and it's going to be a long season. I've seen the calendar, and in 3 months we're going to have a damn load of races, so very excited about it and try to make the best out of it. It's weird because nobody ever witnessed what's happening right now in the world, so you know, Motocross of Nations hasn't been cancelled since I know, and same with Motocross World Championships. You know, it's never been happened that throughout the whole summer they haven't raced, you know, so what happened this year is something really special, and I think the more races we can do, the better for the industry, for everything, for the market. So hopefully we can do a lot of races. Definitely the traveling making it very difficult right now, especially like we're going to Latvia now, you need to do this test, and throughout the weekend it's way more tough, not so many public is allowed, so it's going to be completely different than normal. But you know, for the industry it will be good that we keep racing, and for us as well. You know, you see with MotoGP, with Formula 1, it's without public, but you know, they're racing and it's good. I think it's really good. I think it's really good. From my side, they should have done even more races, like they did at Salt Lake City, they did like 7. For me, they could have done like 6 or something, and then go to another location, do 6 there, and then go to another location, do another 6, because now the traveling is so strict and so difficult. You know, to travel from country to country is pretty difficult. So the more races in the same location while we're there anyway would have been the best. But I think what Eersel did now, they try to make something good from a bad situation. So I think they're doing a really good job, and hopefully we can get as much racing done still as possible. But no one really knows. I mean, there's a calendar out right now, but if Corona pops back up, you know, you don't really know what's going to happen. So it's yeah, going to be a question mark for a lot of riders. Definitely, I'm very happy a lot of races on the sand, but we're not in 2010 or 2012 anymore that, you know, the Dutch had a big advantage on the sand, because all international riders are basically good in the sand. A lot of riders are living near Lommel, so they've been practicing in the sand a lot. So the big advantage what I had is gone, because all the top guys, even when you're from Slovenia or Russia or France or Italy or whatever, they all are good riders on the sand as well. So the advantage is gone. But if you ask me what I prefer, yeah, I do prefer sand a bit more above hard track, because I started riding it since I was a small kid. So we'll see how things will turn out. Definitely without pressure, because it's just a practice race. A race is a race, so you always want to do your best, but I know there's nothing to win, there's only things to lose, and I know I'm always struggling a lot with arm pump for the first 2-3 races when I haven't raced for a long time. So I'm going to take this race as a practice, and you know, I don't need to win. You know, I'm in it for the long game, and I want to win the championship, and I think it's a good practice race, and we'll do our best definitely, whatever the result may be. But then Latvia is going to be the real deal, and even there I don't need to win. I want to just be up front constantly and try to not get injured, and be at all the races. You know, when you get an injury right now, like you will have in 3 months basically the whole season done. So one big injury and the complete season is ruined. So need to be smart, consistent, and you know, it's easy said and hardly done, but we'll do our best for it.